The first lesson is we need to learn how to try to make better estimates, because what uncertainty does is it causes our estimates to be overweighted to the negative. And that prevents us from actually making the best choices we could make. We're too busy, or our mind is too busy going down the negative holes and not seeing quite as much as the positive. Uncertainty causes us to rethink, do I actually have the right priorities? When usually you do. But it gets in your head and it causes you to say, is this right? What if I'm wrong? Is this what I should be doing? And you burn a lot of, now we're to part 2, the precious time and energy. The solution you can remember as 2 T's. The first T stands for tripwires. A person we coached had a son going out to a university in Texas that was well known for being a party school. And he joined a fraternity, which is well known for hosting parties. I said, how much have you been thinking about it? And she's like, look at the circles under my eyes. I'm not even sleeping. And I'm like, well, we can fix that with a tripwire. That's where you're not going to worry about this until something happens. I said, if he fails 2 quizzes or 1 test, then we're going to start talking to him or we're going to worry about it. She went through the whole semester. He never hit the tripwire and he got into UT at the end of it. You're setting up an if-then for when you will worry, and that pulls a lot of worry off of the table. The second T is called a time log. After 9 years in the Army, 4 years at West Point, and then 5 years in the Army, I used my veterans benefits at the University of Texas. And I joined a graduate school program, and I did pretty good for the first semester. And towards the last 10 days, I found myself pulling all-nighters. And I promised myself upon leaving the Army that I would never stay up all night again because I was tired of doing that. And so when the semester was over and I made it through, I bought a time management book. And the first line of the first chapter said, you can't manage your time unless you know where it's going. Make a time log. And so I just wrote down, time log is simple. What'd you do yesterday? And you basically write it down. And when I wrote it down, I saw that I was burning hours a day commuting into a gym at the university that would take me basically the whole turn and doing the workout over 3 hours. And I was going every day because it was a habit. A time log can help you figure out where is the time going. A tripwire can help reduce the anxiety so that it's a little easier for you to understand what you're actually doing with your worry and concern, how much of it's merited and how much of it isn't.